So obviously a lot of us are excited to see Daredevil back in She-Hulk. Although, as Jen says, we shouldn't forget whose show this actually is. But nevertheless, I'm excited. I've recently started watching Daredevil, and I think the show is really great. I think Matt's such a cool character. I'm glad that he's gonna be coming back. But as I was watching She-Hulk last night, something occurred to me. And I haven't really seen anyone else talking about this, which is weird considering it's a really hot topic. Which is essentially, the inclusion of Matt and She-Hulk will either make or break the canonicity of the Defender Saga and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now it's fine if you don't get it yet, let me quickly explain. While there hasn't really been any sort of formal declaration or piece of work produced by Marvel Studios that contradicts the canonicity of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Defender Saga, a lot of people tend to speculate that these shows are non-canon. And I think this is because they don't want to watch them, but that's a theory for another time. Either way, the shows are believed to be non-canon by the majority of the Marvel fandom, even though little to no evidence has even suggested that. When Matt appeared in No Way Home and Kingpin in Hawkeye, this seemed like a resurgence of the pre-Disney Plus shows that these characters are finally going to be entering the MCU. But there wasn't enough information given to know whether these were the same characters from the show or a 616 variant of them. It kind of left us with more questions than answers, especially since Marvel said absolutely nothing about it. If he is the same Matt Murdock, what was he doing in between the snap? And if it's a 616 variant, well then fine, whatever, we have a multiverse, everything's canon. But now in She-Hulk, we're gonna have the time to recap on those events. We didn't have enough time with them in the previous projects, but now we do. Matt's definitely going to be having more than 5 lines of dialogue. He's probably going to tell us what his life was like. And again, make or break the canonicity. Anyways, what do you guys think? I personally think it is the same characters because they, act the same and look the same, and I feel like we would know if it was a different version, but we just have to wait and see. I don't know, I just don't see anyone else talking about this.